stunned. To actually have a Spectra, like, it's one thing. Like, Luna's died a couple of times, and Luna was their solo. It was Stars Bobber's solo, and he's died a couple of times. But you've got an undead, has not died a single time, also killing, also farming, Spectra, and that is the Scourge carry. They can't allow that to still be the case. As Crow now flying in, there's a Sacred Relic now on top of the Spectra. 15 minutes and 43 seconds it took for that Sacred Relic to actually reach him. I think he actually bought it at 15, maybe 20, 15:30. So pretty close to the Sacred Relic. And yeah, Radiance, once that comes up, he's just going to slice through this Stars Bobber side. And I didn't actually mean that as a pun on their clan name. Just so I throw that one out there. As now bottom lane gank actually going off too, just pulling this Invoker back here. Dust goes off just to make sure Invoker can't use his invisibility to actually escape. And he does go down, Slythe right on top of it. And there's another kill coming in the ways of Yamatar. That is the Spectra. And he is only now... it's almost like a countdown at the moment. It is now 1,800 gold before Radiance is up. I want to have a counter on the screen or something. Actually, whoa, what? We got double Radiance on Spirit Bear as well. Should have seen that coming, considering he was farming up before, but double Radiance? Radiance doesn't stack on damage. They can push multiple lanes, but it doesn't stack, I don't believe.
But that's what they want to do, because they will take it will take a lot of heroes to actually bring down that Syllabear with his Radiance. So if they don't watch him, Syllabear is going to push that tower with his bear's extra damage on buildings. So if they want to try to stop Syllabear, the other lane is being pushed with an advantage in numbers. So
engagement going to come for top. Engagement going to come for top. We've got the Roar off already. We've got 4 heroes as well up here on the top lane. Shen's on his way. I think he's the only hero who's not there. Sorry, I cancel that. Invoker's in the middle lane. And looks like we do actually see Luna who TP'd down towards the bottom lane. So thought they can actually try and push for this last T1 tower, which is still up. But in the end, they will decide to fall back. Actually, even now, like, farming up a little bit more. I'm wondering what Doombringer is actually going to try and go for item builds at the moment. He's got 1,800 gold saved up. Boots, Bracer, Stout Shield. Invoker's running around with a Staff of Wizardry and Points Booster. Obviously just trying to get towards that Aghanims as fast as he can. ES hasn't really changed much since the Arcane Boots and the Soul Ring, which have been up for a little bit. Top lane now, that's a big, big push coming in. And Syllabear is 150 gold off his Radiance. 150 gold off his Radiance already. And now they're going to bring down this top tower. Doesn't get the last hit there. Actually, Koi gets the last hit on the back of that one. HY actually has enough to complete that Radiance. Going to push this top tower down with the bear. So the tier 2 is already gone. And just pulls it back. Spots the 3 heroes hanging around there. 5 heroes will actually rotate themselves around. Spectra here in the middle lane. Sacred Relic. He has now also enough to complete the Radiance. Going to have to wait for that Crow to actually come back, I think. As it's just flying around. It's only got Observer wards on at the moment. Just having a bit of a look around. Pops down towards Shen. Pops the wards on for him before he decides to fall back from that top tower. But double Radiance up at 18 minutes. And now we're going to see a Roshan coming out, I believe, as well. As they just appear to be grouping up around that area. Now going to head down towards the rune and keep the lanes by the looks of it. But so far, though, like, Slythe are going to have massive, massive pushing power. How the hell the Stars Bobber still take some sort of, even if it's just a moral victory away from this match, like, how the hell will they actually do this, Slash?
Not sure. ES needs to get his dagger very fast. So the main problem they currently have is basically Luna is perma-disabled through Chen's creeps. She has low range, so her ultimate doesn't have a very high range, her attack range is not very high, and she's not very tanky either. So she gets taken out very, very fast. They have the big problem, Stars Bobber have a big problem on trying to focus on a certain hero, because you can't focus on Syllabear.
Oh, Doom, they're getting out the engagement on top. The Radiance is actually still doing damage. Bouncing Stun goes off, tries to hold them all in here, pulling him in. ES holding goes off. Syllabear's in a lot of trouble. In fact, HY is already down. Invoker drops the meteor from the skies as well, but Spectra holding himself in, trying to bring down, and does so successfully. DB takes a fall, so goes out. Invoker trying to TP himself out there, actually gets bounce stunned off the back of a Fidget Wish finish came through. Yamatar's monster, Yamatar's triple, and they will walk away with 4 heroes down. And the only one to survive was AR, who is now TPing himself back towards the tier 2 tower in the middle lane. And Slyth Gaming took that at the cost of the Syllabear. That was it. That's the only hero to die, and they claim 4.
Yeah, that's pretty much GG. You can't do much about it. Spectre's getting kills left and right and not dying at all. So she's going to have her Diffuser Blade up very soon as well. You might want to check out Yamatar's creep scores and gold account.
Bring it up for you right now. Yamatar is currently at 94 for 13 on the creep stats here. 20 minutes and 40 seconds in now. 8 kills, 7 assists. He has claimed almost 2,000 gold from hero kills alone. And Sharky's claimed 1,200 gold from hero kills alone. And lost 32 gold from his 2 deaths. He has bought before he's died both times to make sure he's got no gold whatsoever in the bank. It's the only way that was possible. Make the most of every single bit of gold you got. But Radiance is now completed as well on Spectra. He actually had that during the last battle as well. Syllabear just
He's going for... Oh, did she just bought the Blade of Alacrities? I think so. Check out Spectra.
Ring of Basilius. Ring of Basilius and Treads. 1,000 gold in the bank.
1,000. So she bought a Blade of Alacrities. Check the Crow on the Scourge side.
Check it out in a second. I can see it on the damn mini-map. By the way, guys, my screen, there it goes. And Specky's got something now. Yep, you're right. Yep, blades are up.
Yeah, blades are up, okay.
Blink Dagger's actually on top of Batrider too now, so Sharky's managed to pick that one up.
Oh, let's...
Shen is walking around with boots and just going on nothing but a warding spree. Witch Doctor's got himself 2 braces. Planeswalker's Cloak, Magic Wand, Strength trades up to, and they are grouping up for Roshan, so this could be a moment here for SB to try and do something. Running around with Lone Druid, hits himself a Headrest Rejuvenation, Slippers of Agility, boots on him as well, but the bigger thing for him is what's on top of his bear, which is just the standard Radiance. Jump down towards the Sentinel side, Luna's got a helm with the Dominator now, Yasha is completed on him, but hasn't actually converted that into anything else. VS running around with boots, belt, bracer. Roshan will actually die in just a moment too. No movement from the Sentinel side to actually stop that. ES still with the Soul Ring and Arcane Boots. There goes Roshan and Batrider. The blinking Batrider will now actually take the Aegis Immortal. Invoker's running around with Ogre Rack, Staff of Wizardry and Points Booster. So only 1,000 gold I think it is for actually completing his Aghanim Scepter. And now we might see with that Aegis Immortal the final push of this game.
Did you just say that Batrider picked it up? No, Syllabear picked it up.
Checking.
Syllabear picked
it up. Yeah, you're right. I saw HY and just like, you know what, that's Batrider. No, he's not. That's why we have you in the stream. Someone's got to watch out for what Toby says. Alright, so keeping the pressure now in the middle lane. Spectre's just leaving his illusions there to just do the damage. The real one's not actually there. He actually picked them up from the room, but he's actually up there on top lane pushing it out. Looks like he's actually bought something else up by the looks of it. He's only got, in fact, he's actually down to 0 gold right now. Crow's flying out.
Yeah.
And it's a Diffusal.
Yeah, it's got to be Diffusal.
Yeah, Diffuser's on the way out. Buckler's on the way out with another headdress. That makes 2 headdresses for the team. Vanguard completed on Doom at 23. This is looking very, very bad for SB. They still think they got a chance to win this, or else they wouldn't still be in the game. That's why they're still here. There would be no other reason for you to actually stay in this game. You would call it GG if you knew it was over. But they still think there's a glimmer of hope for them, Slash.
To be honest, I don't think so. It's just good manners to still stay in the game until it is in the... and just hoping for Skies to make mistakes. Which I don't think they will. It's just, it's too damn hard.
TP bottom, Meteor flies in. It might kill Shen's creep wave, and that might be all they achieve right now. But Roy is trying to get his creeps out there. The Saturn's going to be the only thing that survives from this one. But instantly, the Singaporeans falling back as fast as they possibly can the second they saw those TP supports coming in. And even then, Syllabear's still pushing up the mid lane. You can't stop him.
Yeah, that's my point. You can't stop both Spectre and Syllabear. It's just too much to focus on. So that's a big problem.
Syllabear even just throwing his bear back past the tower to ensure that Invoker and ES don't try and engage this one. They might look. ES Vision goes off. TP support's going to come in on top of it. It is Doombringer. Sends our Syllabear back up in the air again. He's on the high ground, but it's not going to do much. They're just trying to defend that tier 2 tower with everything they've got currently. Because Invoker does have a massive range of skills that will allow them to really actually hold the line for a very long time. So they do actually have, if they can get to massive late game and kill Spectre a couple of times, then possible. But he's already so far up on the items that you'd have to kill him a crap load of times and really, really just dominate the rest of his heroes in his team to actually get back on top of this one. But at least one bright side is Earthshaker looks like he's actually sold the Soul Ring and picked up a Keeling's Dagger.
That certainly will help. So if Invoker gets his Tornado right, it gives
no, DV, my die, Entangle Roots is on right now. HY is using his bear to try and bring down DV and we'll pull it back out again. But wow, DV almost just got completely like one-on-one. Or it's actually more like it's almost like a gangbang there with Syllabear, considering he always has a bear with him. It's like once again, just a bit of a push down there on the bottom lane, trying to bring down the tower, and once again we see Soso TP towards the bottom lane. He's completed his Manta now, so Soso is actually farming up here. We'll bring up the CS score for him right now. And as far as it actually goes, 165 for 10. He is actually far more than any other hero on the map right now. Has died 3 times, lost 870 gold for doing so. But if he does get to that point where he does deal a crap load of damage, it might be possible for him to stay on top, and Batrider knows it too. Ulti's in, ES blinks in, Ultis, fissures, holds, plays. Oh, you're just almost going to lose Batrider. He does get out there with a magic 1 charge going off. DV dies. Oh no, Yamatar's in it. Yamatar's all over it. He is just killing everything. Double kill on the bottom lane. He should have actually almost gone after Invoker, but didn't want to stay with the team, and will also claim this tier 2 tower on the bottom lane. Will he get the last hit? No, Roy claims the last hit, but Yamatar could have got more than what he wanted then, but he decided 2 is enough for him. 7 to 19. That was almost a perfect initiation, but that Haunt can just allow Yamatar